For decades, law firm marketing was simple. Rank on Google, get clicks, and win clients. In 2026, that entire model is breaking down. The reason? Nearly 2/3 of Google searches are now zero-click. The answer appears, and the user never visits a single website. AI summaries and answer boxes now dominate search results, appearing above the paid advertisements you're spending money on. If your firm isn't the direct source for these AI-generated answers, you are becoming invisible to a huge portion of potential clients. In the next few minutes, we'll explain how to shift your strategy from just ranking on pages to becoming the definitive answer AI trusts and quotes. This new strategy starts with Answer Engine Optimization, or AEO. It is about directly providing answers to AI systems compiling information for users. Then there's Generative Engine Optimization, or GEO. This is for platforms like ChatGPT, which act less like search engines and more like research assistants. AEO isn't a replacement for SEO. It is an evolution that builds on it. Without a solid SEO foundation, your answers won't have the authority to be seen by AI. So we have answer boxes, voice assistants, and AI chats. But how do these systems decide which law firm to trust and cite? The answer changes everything. First, you must understand that AI doesn't just see keywords. It sees your firm as an entity, connecting your name and practice areas across the entire web. This interconnected web of mentions builds what we call digital authority. It's being recognized by AI as the most reliable source for a specific legal answer. For law firms, this is more pressing than for almost any other industry. Legal advice falls under Google's Your Money or Your Life category, with the highest standard of trust. This standard is measured by EEAT: experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. AI actively looks for signals of these qualities in your content. But here is the counterintuitive part. The way an AI determines this trustworthiness is not how a human does. What happens when a firm fails the AI's test? Think about voice search. A client isn't typing car accident lawyer. They're asking, Siri, what should I do after a minor car accident? These voice searches are overwhelmingly local. AI assistants are programmed to prioritize nearby, highly rated businesses, making local signals vital. Now consider generative AI. A user asks to explain the probate process in Texas. GEO is about making your firm's explanation the one it learns from. You can see how this plays out across different platforms. Now, let's return to that question. What happens when your expertise doesn't translate? This creates what we call the authority mirage. The AI's framework for establishing trust is alien. It relies on data, structure, and consistent signals. The chilling effect is this: a respected firm that fails to signal its authority in a way the AI understands can be completely ignored by the system. To the growing number of users who rely on AI for answers, your firm effectively ceases to exist. This is why old marketing methods are now failing. So, how do you fight this authority mirage? How do you translate your real-world expertise into the language that answer engines understand and trust? First, technical structure. You need to use schema markup to spoon-feed information to AI, labeling your address, lawyer's credentials, and case results. Second, content quality. Stop thinking about quantity. One high-impact analytical article per month from an attorney builds more EEAT signals than dozens of generic posts.
Remember how AI sees your firm as a local entity?
Since clients prefer local attorneys, your authority-building content must be hyper-local. The path is clear. Build your entity with hyper-local, high-expertise content and structure it technically so AI can easily verify your authority. We started with a frightening reality: the vanishing website click and the authority mirage. Your firm's visibility is no longer guaranteed by a high ranking, but the solution is to master this shift through a focus on AEO, GEO, and building true, verifiable digital authority for machines to read. This isn't just a threat, it's a massive opportunity. This new system levels the playing field. And AI only cares about the quality of your answers. Firms that adapt now will become the source of truth. Your expertise will be what a potential client hears from their phone or reads in an AI summary. Stop fighting for rankings. Start fighting to become the answer. The future of client acquisition for law firms is already here. This new system rewards authority, not just advertising budgets. The choice for every modern law firm is to adapt or become invisible. Be the definitive answer your clients are searching for.